Why can't we just have normal people being leaders? Basically, to make it in politics you need to be a sociopath or psychopath. Regular people like you and me would not make it in politics to begin with, because normal people don't have the skill and drive to build a team of followers that will take a bullet for them, so to speak. Even people who knew Mother Teresa said she was a real BTCH. Leaders usually become such because they have supporters. To gain supporters, one has get the sympathy and admiration of many people. Normal people don't stand out like that though. Normality is the one trait you should not show if you want to be popular. Even bad behavior is better as long as you can impress people with it. Because they are not normal in the sense of the average person. These people are very wealthy, often powerful, and detached from everyday people like you and me, and in some instances, completely detached from reality. The best kind of leader is the person who has the talent and the charisma for leadership, but doesn't want power over other people. Ergo, they don't end up in politics. And the kind of people who do crave power are the people who generally end up in politics, despite not necessarily being the best option for it out of a given population. Churchill was far from normal. JFK had some glaring moral deficiencies. The trick is being the right kind of crazy for the moment. I think the only US presidents who psychiatrists think were normal were Ford and Truman, neither of which sought the presidency. At least in the US, the political environment has made it so that normal people that are competent don't have any desire to run for office. That's why we get all the freaks. I'm almost 57 years old, and in my entire life I've only had 2 presidential candidates. That's candidates, not folks that actually won, that I actually felt like I could fully get behind. Neither of them are currently running. Normal people don't want to be leaders. Tim Walz is actually really fucking normal. Probably the most normal person at that level in my lifetime. I think it's a matter of power. When you reach the top level you could ever reach, like being the leader of your country, and have enough money to live the rest of your life, the next thing you need to have more power over other peers similar to you, meaning other world leaders. As human, we always want more than we have. I've often thought this. A blind or random ballot similar to selection for jury duty should be used for all politicians. Either that or, by now, we should be able to come up with a voting app and everyone votes once a week on that week's political decisions, and then the politicians do what they've been instructed by the public. Right? It's wild how we end up with these larger-than-life characters as leaders. Like, why can't we just have regular, chill people in charge? I think it's because the system kinda rewards those who are bold or even a little crazy. Normal folks are just trying to get by, but maybe we need a mix of both? What do you guys think? BQ's the world's full of crazy people. I've asking myself the same question, to be honest. If you look at the people who come into power, they are just a bunch of psychos who only care about power and influence. There is no way leaders are going to be normal until money and influence are taken out of politics, but it's just impossible by definition. The worst people in society desire the most power. Most people who want to be in control don't deserve to be in control. Leadership tends to attract sociopaths, because they are attracted to the power and the rush that comes with it. Money corrupts people, and it seems the more you have, the weirder your personal life gets behind the scenes. Most of these people have lots of money. Let's just face the facts. Look up the YouTube video titled Rules for Rulers and it will all make sense. You'll start interpreting news and politics in a completely different way. https://m.youtube.com watch equals arson L7 R7 GSBP equals IGUSR GLJD GFCB 3JZ IGHHBM RIB 29R